Hi guys, good morning. This is Pravi Firebrother signing in. Thank you for tuning back into the channel. Hope all of you are doing great. Today it's going to be a new experience for myself and for my audience as well. We're going to be seeing a new bike even before it's being launched in Bangalore. I'm not going to reveal that right now. I'll just keep that for a small surprise. So I'm heading towards the showroom now to see what the bike has to offer, and I will try to capture as much information as possible so that I can convey to you guys. Catch you all soon. We're almost there at the showroom. So you're gonna be seeing the moment of truth anytime soon. Well, here we are at Triumph. Okay, let me quickly show you what I'm going to reveal today. Let's see the unveil. Isn't this a beauty? If we quickly run through the spec sheet, 400XE and X both share the same specs, more or less very similar. The core highlight or difference between X and XE are these spoke wheels. These are aluminium rims with steel spokes, the cross spokes, which are the tubeless wheels. They share the same tire, that is MRF Zapper, with 190/19 as the section, that's the front wheel. The back wheel specs are also the same, 140/80/17. The XE gets a high-rise mudguard, which is more off-road specific, whereas the X 400X is more a road-biased vehicle, so it does not get that big. Another highlight of the XE is this engine guard. It comes pre-fit with the exact fit that is necessary for the bolts to safeguard the engine. It also comes with a 5-step adjustment lever. One of the other features that stands out in the XE is this windshield, which matches the bike's color. The 400X just gets a clear visor here, irrespective of the color of the bike. The seats on the XE are full black with slight stitching, good cushion given. We have the Triumph print on the back seat, whereas the 400X gets a standard brown colored seat with white stitching. Looks good, but yeah, we can definitely exchange it if you want. Also to mention, there are seats available as accessories, front and back, and with a very nicely embroidered brand name. Another accessory available is the single seat with very nice stitching, and there is a color gradient as well. Speaking about accessories, we have the Triumph tail bag, which is 100% waterproof and can be readily mounted on any of the Triumph bikes. So one of the mounting points is this, and the other mounting point is the foot peg. Of course, if you're putting any other saddle staves or anything like that, that also could come in handy as mounting points. There you go. It just clips on like that and you're ready to roll. The bag is pretty secure. Here are a few more accessories. The bar end mirrors, the tank pads, the bullet indicators, the sump guard if in case you have a crash and you want to exchange it. Meant to mention this, the tank pads are readily available on the 400XC and the 400X. The Speed 400 doesn't get the tank pad by default, but the tank pad can be readily fit here. The Speed T4 as well doesn't have the tank pad default, and yes, the tank pad fits. Let's see the instrument cluster. So here we see the RPM meter, the engine of the side stand, the brightness of the screen and all else, and we do see the 180 kilometers per hour as the max speed. So here the engine is off, so it's showing the engine off. Great. As we can see here, we have a switchable ABS, a switchable traction control, the headlight DRL as soon as they switch on. For the already existing 400X owners, the advantage is you will be able to swap the spoke wheels on the alloy wheels. It's ready bolt on. The crash guards on 400X, this is an accessory, but the XC's crash guard can also be fit here, ready mount. And you may also fix the mud guard here for the off-road look. I'm one of those lucky guys to get the chance to ride the all-new Triumph Scram 400XC. Let's hit it. You know, the bike feels tall for the stance and the ergonomic positioning of the rider. Wow, the bike feels so peppy. I'm at 5th gear now and I'm still doing 40 kmph and there is no sluggishness. The clutch feels amazingly light. The ride feel is pretty nimble. I mean, you feel very, very light, very nimble, very, very flickable. Let's check the suspension. Oh man, okay. Good pull, good pull. Awesome. First ride feel, the suspension feels a little hard on the backside. Front, however, feels, that very good balance of stiffness and softness. That's a good balance on the front. Brakes are pretty good, on dot. Let's check it out again. Yes, see, on dot, the brakes are pretty good. Like I mentioned earlier, it has the switchable ABS. If we have the switchable ABS right, it is a clear indication that it is ready for some off-road fun. The first, second and third gear seem very closely configured. So the gear ratio is slightly less, but however, the 4th, 5th and 6th seem a long gear. So much to do in the 4th, 5th and 6th gear.
I'm loving the power delivery. There is a slight buzz in the handlebar. Of course, it's a new bike. Needs some getting used to for the rubbing components or the moving parts to get used to riding, right? It will obviously reduce with time. I'm 5'9" and I'm barely standing on my toes, both sides. But if one of my leg is up, I can flat foot on the other side. So for any rider who is less than 5'9", you will be definitely tiptoeing while riding or while standing anywhere. Speaking about the rider triangle, my feet are slightly bent and my toes can point downward because the stance is like that. I'm not stretching out my legs like this. The stance is pretty good, in fact. That is, you are fully onto the road view. Everything else has a lower height here. So if you want to see the console, you will have to slightly put your vision down to see the console. Otherwise, you have all the road view here. The low end grunt is absolutely amazing. Even in fourth or third gear, I'm doing about 40-45 kmph and I'm still able to feel there is no sluggishness, there is no power loss, so which simply translates to an easier ride experience.